Welcome back to Fixing It Blind. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about dash cameras. Okay, and not just the stupid expensive dash cameras. This one's actually pretty cheap, but it has GPS, 1080p, front and rear, and night vision camera. Anyway, stay tuned. Hey, so today we're going to talk about dash cameras, okay? We've got this CamPark. It's a DC35, okay? It is a GPS camera. So it has 1080p picture front and back, also night vision. And it's got the night vision LEDs to light up inside the cab so you can see better what's going on in the cab. So if you're an Uber driver or Lyft driver or delivery driver, you have a recorded video of what happens inside the cab, as well as what happens outside, so in case there's any accidents or whatnot. The main reason we got this is not because for accidents, okay? We got this because we want to catch wildlife. We have a ton of deer and coyotes and skunks that run around, and they go right down our road. And the wife sees them, she sees them every night, and so we want to catch them on video to kind of, show people that they're around. The other thing is she swears that she saw a mountain lion in Minnesota, okay? There has been sightings of them in the past, like 9 years ago, but no one's ever saw them since. But she saw what she thought was a mountain lion crossing the road. Well, with this, we could always look back and find out if that was actually a mountain lion or not, or if it was just a dog or a cat or, something else. But anyway, so one thing I like about this, okay, if you look at it, it's compared to my hand, okay, if we look at my hand, set of my hand, it's relatively small, okay. This here is the GPS module, and to attach to your window, you simply put it on here, push tight, and then turn this up, and that pulls on the suction cup to create a suction. Your power cable goes in here, okay, and that's included, and they give you a really long cord. Like it's almost excessively long. But so on here we've got your rear facing camera for the cab with the lights, and they're infrared lights so you don't see them. And then you got your buttons. So you got up, menu, okay, and down, and that helps you navigate the screen. Now a lot of these small screens are hard to navigate, hard to see things. This screen's actually pretty clear for the size. It's really bright, so you can see it even in daylight, which is something, I was really concerned about with a dash camera. You don't want a dash camera that you can't see a thing on the screen when you need to see the things on the screen. Anyway, so you can see here, I got a zip tie in here because my kids decided to loosen up the bolt and they lost it. So I got to get a new one. But yours won't come zip tied. It'll come with an actual bolt. This is my fault. My kids lost it. Okay, so this is the front of the camera. And this is the part that faces forward, and you've got your camera here. This front camera is not adjustable. You simply adjust that by loosening the nut and turning this here. The back has a separate, up and down motion, so you can adjust it to see what you need to see in the car. Now, both cameras turn side to side together simply by rotating this on your windshield. So, you got to kind of find a happy medium between the front and rear cameras. Now, this shoots 1080p, both front and rear at the same time. So it does consume quite a bit of data on your SD card, okay? You want a large SD card. Right now, I've got a 128 gig SD card. I believe that's what it is. It does support up to 256. Now you want a faster SD card because this doesn't just record this camera and this camera on one overlaid image. It records two separate channels. So you actually have two cameras recording to the same SD card at the same time. So you need that extra speed so you can get clear pictures and not have any issues with voice syncing. Now you can also turn them down to 720p, which will give you longer video recording times per gigabyte used. So that's an option for you. It does record audio. Audio quality is not great, okay? But that being said, this is not a camera that we're trying to make videos with here, okay? This is not, we're not recording our kids with this. This is in case of an emergency, you get an accident, You're driving a Lyft, whatever, taxi, something like that, and you get in an accident or someone tries to rob you, it will pick up that audio, and it is clear enough to be able to hear it, even over heavy wind noise, because I tested that out, and I'll insert a video right here. So this is some test audio and video from the CamPark dash camera. Now this is the one with GPS and night vision, and it has a front and rear view camera. Now right now we're driving with the windows down in my truck on a gravel road, so it's pretty loud. We'll go ahead and put the windows up so we can get a sample of that. But just understand you're going to have a lot of background noise going on here. Now on the little screen, the picture quality looks pretty good. We'll see once we get back to the computer here and do some editing to see what the colors look like compared to, say, a GoPro. Another nice feature of this is it has parking monitor, okay? And what that's going to do is parking monitor is going to just watch the cameras but not record anything to the SD card. When it sees motion, it then saves the file to the SD card for you to later review. Okay. Now the thing is it will overwrite if let's say it's a busy parking lot and it's continuously seeing motion. It'll just keep overwriting and overwriting. Okay. But to save you, if you get in an accident, this has a G sensor in it. Okay. So if it starts shaking at all, excessively, you can set it. There's different sensitivities. There's high, medium, and low. And if you slam on the brakes hard or have that impact of hitting another car or another car hitting you, it does lock that specific file that it is recording at that time so that it will not be overwritten during the loop. So if you forget to, you get in an accident, the last thing you're going to think about is hitting the stop recording button on here so that it doesn't overwrite it. So I'm going to insert some footage here. I don't have any night vision footage on this camera yet. Basically, I don't drive at night. I can't see at night. I have retinitis pigmentosa, so I can't drive at night. So I wasn't too concerned about that. Now, CamPark did supply this camera. Okay, they did not. There is no requirements on what I say in this process. Okay, this review is all my own. They're not paying anything to me. They're just supplied the camera. Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and show you what comes in the box. So we get the box. Now this box is really nice, okay? You got printing on all four sides, okay? It has English instructions, it describes the features in English, and it's pretty well written English. Now, the camera comes here, and the cable comes here, and it's just really, really well packaged. There was no issues with the packaging, no damages, besides that lost bolt, but that wasn't their fault, that's my fault. You get this little package, you got a USB cable for it, okay? And then you've got a little tool here, and this tool is used to get the SD card out. It's on the bottom, but it sits really deep in there so that you don't, it's not easy to fall out. You've got these little clips here with 3M adhesive, or I don't know what brand it is, but little adhesive clips so that you can route the cable in your car and then attach it to, say, your dash so that it's not flopping around making noise. Now, the cable that they give you is it's massive, okay? It draws, it's a 3 amp, I believe 3 amp is what it requires, and there is a lot of cable. I don't know, there's probably 6 feet, maybe more, of cable that it came with. Personally, after reviewing the video quality it's a little bit whitewashed, okay? The camera itself is a little bit white, and I'll show you that. It's a little bit brighter than it should be. But I mean, for what it does and what it needs to do, you don't need stellar picture. What you need is the GPS data to show you where you're at, where it was, and you need the camera to be able to be detailed enough where you can see license plates if there's like a hit and run or something. So I would definitely highly recommend this. It sits really nicely just below my rearview mirror in both my Chevy Silverado, which is the one that you'll see the video of. It's super loud inside that truck. but I also have a Ford F-150 that this fits nicely in. So my final thoughts on this CamPark DC35 camera is it's one of the best dash cameras I've had. The other one, the suction cup would release off the windshield. This one I haven't had any issue with it. I've been using it for 3 weeks now, and it stays put even during gravel roads. I live off a gravel road that gets washboardy sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide you guys links to the website. Okay, it is an affiliate link. It will support our channel. If you guys would like to purchase this dash camera, go ahead and go over to their website and pick one up. All right, you guys have a good day. Thank you.